Hello, it is Giving Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Today is the day. Welcome to Treehouse's Giving Tuesday festivities. Spencer and I are here. We're going to wait for a few people to roll in and join us on this bright and clear morning. I hope all y'all are doing good. Spencer and I are coming to you live all day. We're doing social media takeovers, Facebook, Instagram. So check us out all over the place. We're really, really excited to be Giving Tuesday with all of you.
Yeah, super excited to uh, be able to chat with everyone, talk about Giving Tuesday, talk about supporting youth in foster care, celebrate our amazing Treehouse community on this uh, I don't know, we raise a ton of money today, and it does a lot of good work, and it's really exciting, and it's something to celebrate. So I'm Spencer. I'm Treehouse's community engagement manager. If you're hosting a donation drive this year, you'd be talking to me. If you want to come to our virtual, luncheon and sort of stuff, you talk to me. But I also get to co-host today with Lindsay for Giving Tuesday. Um, and yeah, just super excited in general.
Yeah, we have a huge goal today. Each of you are so integral. Today, by midnight, we want to raise $200,000. Right now, we're at about 44,000. We have a really exciting matching challenge. Spencer, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So today, every gift you make up to $77,000 is going to be matched. So it's just a really easy opportunity right off the bat to double your impact. You give $100, it becomes $200. You give $50, it becomes $100. You give $1,000, it's $2,000. It's just an awesome way to just like really increase your impact just that little bit more. And yeah, things are already going really well. Do you want to give an update on the on our progress, Lindsay?
Oh my gosh, we have raised $41,582 so far. It has been such a busy morning. We're so grateful to everyone that's been supporting us. We have this wonderful matching challenge by a cohort of friends that are just deeply committed. We have one new monthly donor. Monthly donors get a special Seahawks official team yearbook. Let me go grab that.
And we actually had a gift come in while you were talking, an anonymous gift of $1,575, bringing our total to 4,942. So already that number is just skyrocketing. And if you donate while Lindsay and I are live today, I'll give you a little shout out. So Lionel, thank you for your donation. And Lionel actually left in his comments, thank you for the support and to Carrie. So thanks, Carrie, as well. Um,
That's
so
awesome. I
yeah,
mean, today we do it for our youth, we do it for our community. Giving Tuesday is a global day of giving. Ellie, one of our youth who's a senior in high school, said, I can still feel lost or unmotivated sometimes, but Treehouse has made a difference in my life. And I think for Spencer and I, that's a huge grounding moment to know our kids depend on our community. All of you are wonderful supporters. So we're really excited that you're here with us today.
yeah. Sharing some of those success stories, continuing along that line. Our amazing social media manager Catherine sent us some stories this morning. One of them just like really resonated with me. It was like a caregiver was ordering or picking up some Christmas or some holiday gifts, and she picked up a My Generation doll, which I assume is a really cool doll. I don't actually know what a My Generation doll is, but I'm guessing it's a pretty cool one. And she said that like all the other kids in her family have that one, and she just got a new foster kid into their household, and so now that she had that doll for those kids, they all could have the same doll and be able to play together. And I was like, wow, that's a great treehouse story right there. And when you make a donation to Giving Tuesday, which will be matched, your gift goes to supporting youth like Ellie, like Lindsay was talking about, and families like that family that I just mentioned, so they all have the resources that they need.
Yes, we've already gotten $2,000 more just while Spencer's been talking. We have $54,000 in matching funds left. Obviously, it's going fast. Make your gift soon. treehouseforkids.org/donate to make sure your gift is matched. And today we have a really special guest star. So, as part of Live with Spencer and Lindsay, we'll have guest stars popping in here and on social media stories. So, today we have a special guest, our teammate Marc.
Marc.
Hey, friends, how's it going? It's nice to see y'all. You're looking very festive today. I love these mugs. Can I place an order for one?
Yes.
Yeah. It's I can make one up for you. It actually just requires a sticky note. It's great.
Cheers. Love it. Can't wait.
Marc, you have been at Treehouse for over a year. You work so hard on our team with us every day. But the last few months, you've also been supporting our free store. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, it's been a fabulous experience going down into the store. I often think for a moment there, we were really worried how our store was gonna work. We were really worried with all of the restrictions without volunteers, but a lot of our staff have really been pulling through for us and volunteering down in the store. It's really cool when you do something like, say you get your list for your youth and you see that it's a little girl who likes Elsa and unicorns. There's no feeling like being able to go and grab her the Elsa backpack, the unicorn hoodie, and the Elsa slippers, and you know that when she opens that box, she's gonna be thrilled, I can't imagine, I know the joy of getting a box of my favorite things, and I just wanna pass that on to somebody else,
Yeah, that's amazing. I've been lucky enough to have that same experience doing shopping, picking up a list for a kid who loves action figures and just like going around the store. And we have a whole section with action figures because of our wonderful community who
heaven on earth.
Yeah. Our wonderful community who provides funding so that we have those resources available to kids all across the state. So I was able to go and I could, check out all the action figures. I ended up picking a Black Panther one because I thought I was like Black Panther, Captain America. I think there was like maybe a Wolverine one. It was, no bad choices. But yeah,
I've got to ask you, do you run into the same issue that I run into sometimes? I'm like, am I picking the coolest action figure right now for this youth, or am I picking the action figure that I think is the coolest?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of pressure. That's why when people give specific preferences, I love that, because when people leave it vague, I'm like, oh, then I end up just doing shopping for me, and
which I'm sure you do fabulous at.
Thank you.
So how does that work right now for both of you? Like in the past, our awesome donors have been able to drop off items directly to the store. What has that been looking like lately?
Marc?
Right now, we've been getting a lot of stuff from vendors. A lot of companies are very generous to make brand new donations to us. Costco has been really generous to us. And those are a lot of the things that go out to our youth.
Yeah, and also I
want to shout out our holiday wish list. Oh. Yeah, our store is shipping clothes, toys, and essentials all across Washington State to all of our youth. And we really depend on folks like you to keep our shelves stocked. I want you to go down into the chat, look in the chat, and there's going to be a link to our holiday wish list. I want you to go buy something on it, buy several things on it. Just spread the joy this holiday season.
Yeah, that holiday wish list is it's our way to do holiday drives 2020, because we can't meet in person and put all the toys in a barrel like we would like to all across the community. So this is your virtual shopping experience. You can go to that wish list, pick out some cool toys, pick out a couple, and fill our store with all those awesome gifts. You can check out our social media from last week. You can see all the toys coming into our store. It's a really cool thing to see. It's it has a huge impact.
Totally. It's happening a lot differently this year, but it's so great to see that it's still moving.
That's so cool to hear. I mean, even though folks can't drop off items like they usually do, the wish list still makes sure that we're filling our store and keeping the shelves stocked. We've gotten a few more donations. I want to give a shout out to Michelle, Marianne, G, Mary. We have one supporter that said the service provided is making lives for children going through a tough time a little more bearable. Such generosity and giving spirit really brings the meaning of the holidays to life for kids who may not receive a gift at all, if not for Treehouse. Thank you so much for saying that. Like Marc and Spencer were chatting, right now is holiday season at Treehouse. It is super busy, which means folks are making online orders for our store. We're doing our holiday magic program, which means we deliver hand-wrapped, special, meaningful gifts across the whole state of Washington. So your Giving Tuesday donation today supports this work and makes sure that our kids are having a festive holiday season, that they're building traditions, and that they really feel like the meaning and joy and know that our community has their back. So thank you so much. Keep the donations coming. We'll keep reading some names.
Yeah, I wanted to share a little story that Marianne left with her donation. She said, I remember my very first Christmas gift when I lived in a foster home. It was a battery-operated manicure kit. I loved it. I used it on myself, on my sisters, and anyone that gave me their time. It inspired me to go on to cosmetology school. Be safe, be compassionate, and undoubtedly be strong. Happy holidays to you. That's like
Get better than that.
Yeah. It shows the impact of what a like meaningful holiday gift can do. Like this manicure kit set a career path, and that's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing that story, Marianne.
Yeah. Marc, so we invited you as our special guest star in our show, but for folks that give within the next hour, so anyone that gives now until 11:30 a.m., get those donations in. Make sure our thermometer continues to rise towards our goal that your gift is matched, that we're being able to support our youth. Marc, can you share what donors are going to get from you if they give in the next hour?
Listen, I myself am not much of a dancer, but to celebrate Giving Tuesday, I'm willing to hire two good people that I know, a good puppy that I know who loves to shake a tail feather, and a special lady close to my heart who goes by the name of Macy Marks, who likes to do a little shimmy for the kids every now and again. You're going to get a gift of one of those two, and it's going to be random, and you're going to get a little jig, something to celebrate Giving Tuesday with you.
So donate in the next hour, and you get a celebratory dancing jig gift sent to your email. Is that right, Lindsay?
Yes, I will email you. So you'll get an email from me, Lindsay, the annual giving manager, with our friend's gift.
But you have to promise that you're going to get up and dance a little bit with the gift, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And we, maybe we do one last check of the donation board. But before we check, Lindsay, what kind of shoes do ninjas wear?
I don't know.
They wear sneakers. Could you check in on the progress bar and see how our progress has snuck closer to our goal?
I just can't. I'm sure all of you in Facebook land are so excited you're part of our live right now. Spencer and I have 2 more lives that we're doing today. Right now, we are at $45,633. That is amazing. It is only 10:30 in the morning.
It's 10:30. Wow. If this was college, I wouldn't even be up yet. This is awesome.
It's so awesome. And I want to remind folks, today is a global day of giving. Treehouse is such an amazing cause. You're supporting our mission, which is giving youth in foster care a childhood and a future. But Giving Tuesday is about community. So please, in the chat, tell us why you support Treehouse. Spencer and I will read those throughout the day. We love sharing that. It counts for a bingo square if you're playing Treehouse Bingo. Also, put in the chat other causes that you care about. We live in a really wonderful community with lots of opportunities to support on Giving Tuesday, and we're just so excited. You're ready to party with us, support kids, help us reach our goal. It's just such a great day.
Yeah. Post in the chat. We want to say hi. Tell me your bad joke suggestions. I love groaner jokes, all about them. Just interact with us. We want to have fun. Taji says, hey. So, hey, Taji. And yeah, we're excited to do this all day. And yeah, just celebrate Giving Tuesday. This is an awesome day.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining us this morning. Spencer and I are just getting started with our social media takeover. Please keep checking back for updates, and we'll have a few more special guests up our sleeve.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.
We are back. Thank you so much for joining Spencer and I today at noon for Live with Lindsay and Spencer. As folks are rolling in, I feel like we need to work on our treehouse swag. These earrings are hurting my ears.
No, I got my treehouse hoodie on, my treehouse shirt on. I got my, treehouse Live with Lindsay and Spencer mug. Of course, This is brand official.
Yeah, the most official item in our treehouse arsenal. Yeah, I mean, I think talking about swag, right now we're doing treehouse bingo. And so from a few weeks ago all the way to January, if you play treehouse bingo, you can win some prizes. What are a couple of those prizes, Spencer?
Well, we have this very same treehouse hoodie available for our not this one that I'm currently wearing. I kind of like mine, but we will give you a different treehouse hoodie. We have some nice treehouse hydro flasks available. Yeah, what else do we have, Lindsay?
Yeah, t-shirts. And so when you're playing bingo, today is the best day to start bingo because you get to get a lot of squares. One of the squares is making a gift today, which you can, treehouseforkids.org/donate. Your gift will be doubled if you make your gift on Giving Tuesday. There's also a square if you're watching Facebook Live. Spencer and I are doing them all day today, so it's a perfect opportunity to check that off. There's one to check if you share why you support Treehouse. It has been so much fun all day long to read why people are giving. Spencer, what's a couple comments?
Yeah, we just got a donation from Margaret, and she said, Allie is also giving this gift. So it's from Margaret and Allie. Thank you for all you do. Our kids personally benefited from your services. So it's some folks that have been intimately involved in the treehouse process and are turning around and giving back. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so cool. I love seeing those comments. We would also love your comments in our Facebook chat. Then I can do less talking nonsense and more talking to you all. So definitely post some comments in our chat and say hello, or just, say that you like Treehouse. Lindsay, I have a joke for you.
Okay.
Did you hear the rumor about butter?
No.
Well, I'm not going to spread it. But one thing that I am excited to spread the word out is that we have a special guest today. So could we welcome to the stage our CEO, Lisa Chin? Lisa!
Hi, Spencer. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for having me on your show today, and I love the swag.
Yes, we're doing unofficial. I'm doing unofficial. Spencer's doing ultra official, which people can actually win if they play bingo. So, Lisa, we are just so excited that you're joining us today. As our CEO, you get to work with so many staff and get to hear a lot about our youth and everything going on. Why does Giving Tuesday matter to Treehouse so much?
Oh my goodness, Lindsay. Why does it matter? Because today your giving is matched. And today, more than at any other time, as we're 8-9 months into this global pandemic, our youth were so resilient. This is a day that really matters because every gift that we give, everything that people purchase from our wish list, everything that we do for our youth today is more important than ever, especially as we go into colder weather. So the matching, the enthusiasm, the chance to show the youth, the 8,000 youth who depend on us, that they matter. This is an important day to do it.
Yes. At 10:30, we had raised $45,000, and now in just a couple hours, we're at $64,000. So it's been really, really fun to see all those people taking advantage of the match, making sure that they're getting their gifts in early, and supporting our kids.
Yeah, and I mean, lunchtime, if you're, tuning out of your work for like a little break, checking in on your Facebook, seeing what's going on, now's a great time to make a gift. As Lisa said, today your gifts are going to be matched. And so you have that ability to double your impact so easily today. We have a couple donors that have chipped in with a donation just since we went live. So shout out to Alexis, Sean, and Melissa for making those donations. Thank you so much. Those really make an impact. And if you would like to hear your name read out loud on Facebook, go ahead and make a donation today. Leave us a comment. We'd love to share. We'd love to just give you a little shout out. We'd also love to share your treehouse story. If you have the inspiration for your gift, we would love to hear it. It's I don't know. It's frankly quite moving to hear everyone's motivations for why they support youth and foster care.
Yeah. Lisa, when you get to connect with our program staff, folks in our store, I'm sure you get to hear a lot about our youth. What has inspired you lately about our youth and foster care?
Lindsay, every day there's something wonderful that happens with our youth who are experiencing foster care. More than anything, what I've seen and what I've recently seen a lot of is their resilience, that in the face of school closures and lack of technology and all kinds of barriers, for our older youth losing their jobs, all of this, they still show up. They still meet with their educational specialists. They still are engaging with our team. They are so resilient. The youth that we serve are so appreciative, but so amazing because they're not taking their eyes off the prize. They're not losing their interest in having a great childhood and moving through their education. So I am deeply inspired by these young people. There's so much hope for this next generation. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Our youth are so incredibly inspiring. Like just getting to hear those stories and hear kind of just sharing that a little bit is just, it's really inspirational. The perseverance that's showcased is just unmatched. I had one of those stories just pop up in my email. So, we're doing our toy events right now. People are coming to, we're distributing toys for youth and foster care. A caregiver showed up to the event. She had 2 kids in her care. One of them that loves skateboarding, one of them that loves like bath bombs, like the things that are ultra soothing and stuff when you're taking your bath. And we had a skateboard and helmet, and then we had a do-it-yourself bath bomb kit. And so she was able to go pick up those 2 things for her kids. And that's at, no cost to our caregivers. It's removing some financial barriers, and it's helping our kids to just feel special during the holidays.
Oh, I love that, Spencer. Thank you. Before I forget, Lindsay, is it okay? I just wanted to give a shout out to our matching challenge supporters, because again, your gift is going to be doubled today. And I really wanted to say a special thank you to the Beeks Family Legacy Foundation, to Linda and Phil, to John and Jamie, to J4 Site Solutions, to Diana and Patrick, and all of our anonymous partners for contributing today's gift doubling. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Oh, Lisa, thank you for centering us on generosity and caring and community. It's been super fun. We've had a lot of our Treehouse longtime family giving already. Special shout out to Shaughnessy, our friend Lindsay. It's been really cool to see how everyone's coming together during this lunch hour. And we have a very special treat from you, Lisa. Just like this morning when Marc did a special incentive for folks that gave, if someone gives right now from noon until 1, you are going to get a very special personalized high five from Lisa, our CEO.
Yeah, I'm taking that high five. I'm putting it in my like favorites, and I'm just, every time I send an email out, I'm just going to reference it and just be like, high five, Lisa.
Well, a high five to both of you, to Lindsay and Spencer. Thank you for being our wonderful hosts of today's show. It's so good to see you both.
Thanks for joining us today, Lisa. We really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me. And thank you to the community for your generosity. Thank you so much for the difference you're making in the lives of our youth.
Have a good afternoon, Lisa.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
So Spencer, as we are kind of hanging out in our lunch hour, watching our goal thermometer continue to rise, we've got another $1,000. I just want to read a couple of things that we've heard from staff. Sherry, who's one of our education specialists, she said, I'm thankful for the persistence of youth during this time of COVID distance learning. The mountain is very tall. Youth keep climbing, amaze and inspire me every day. Sherry is just one of Treehouse's treasures. She works so hard for youth. Her caseload is always really appreciative, but it's never about her. It's always about the kids that we serve. And Sherry works double time to make sure that they have Wi-Fi, laptops. They're keeping up with their homework. You know, this is definitely my first day wearing makeup and not pajamas in quite a while, because I wanted to make sure my treehouse earrings looked good. But, you know, for kids, you don't want to get up and go to school right now, especially if it's on a computer. So our education specialists, advocates, coaches, they're all there to make sure that students are focusing on their goals. They're keeping up with their plans. They're still applying for colleges right now. So it's really cool to see all that work that's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel really lucky, like quite honored to like be representing Treehouse in this way, like representing all of our like wonderful education specialists and educational advocates who are out there meeting with kids, talking with kids daily, weekly, checking in on their basic needs. They're out there building those relationships. And the fact that we get to see, like, sit here and just like witness those amazing relationships that kind of really are incredibly motivational and inspirational. It's really quite a treat. So shout out to all of our direct service staff. Y'all do amazing work. Yeah, absolutely amazing. We had a couple donations come in. So I want to make sure I said I would give everyone a shout out. So Sean, Alexis, I'm not sure if I shout out Alexis already, but you can't shouted out twice is fine. Kelly and Marin. So thank you to all of you for making a donation, which will be doubled. And we are up to $64,832. So chipping away at that goal. Let's Lindsay and I will be hanging out with y'all for a couple minutes longer. Please help us move that thermometer up. Let's just keep that thermometer going up. We would love to make some significant marks on that piece of paper today.
Oh, that is definitely the official term, Spencer. The marker marks are really important. Again, any gift you make today, treehouseforkids.org/donate. It's Giving Tuesday. We have quite a bit of matching funds left. Please keep donating to make sure your gift is doubled. And Jamie, one of our supporters, Jamie, if you're playing bingo, please check off this bingo square because you're supporting Treehouse. They shared, we support Treehouse because after attending foster care training, we learned from caseworkers, foster parents, and kiddos about the impact Treehouse makes in the foster care community. Thank you to Treehouse. Oh, thank you to you, Jamie.
Yeah.
We love this. Keep it coming. Please continue to populate in the chat why you support Treehouse. Other causes that you're giving to on Giving Tuesday. I know for me, I have 5 other places that I've been supporting so far, and it's just so much fun to see our community coming together for our youth, for things that we really care about. We have a ton of partner organizations that we work with. There's a lot of nonprofits doing really great things. So please keep up your generous spirit. We say all the time, foster the spirit of giving. And Jamie and others, you're really doing that for Treehouse today, and we're so grateful.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you said it wonderfully right there. Like, this is a day of community giving. I'm curious, what's one other organization that you're supporting today?
Teen Ticks.
Teen
Ticks is one of our Treehouse partner organizations, and they do a ton of programming for connecting teens 13 to 19 in the arts. And so our youth are getting like discounted tickets to shows. They can participate in the press corps, which is creative writing. And so it's a really great way for our youth in the Seattle area to get involved in the community, make friends, experience things. And just like Treehouse, they've remained active during the pandemic. So it's been really cool to see how we've pivoted our programs. Other nonprofits are able to do that as well.
Yeah, I shout out to Age Up, All Girl Everything Ultimate program. They do some awesome work through Ultimate Frisbee, one of my passions, and but also like that overlap exists there too. Youth in foster care are out there playing sports. They're out there interacting with all these different partner organizations. So this really is a community day of giving. And yeah, when you're out there making your donation to Treehouse, you can also support some other wonderful organizations too.
Yeah. So we have our fun, of course, if you keep giving during this hour, you get that high five from Lisa. I'll send you the virtual high five in an email. Your gift will be matched. Also, because we just can't stop giving away fun things, if you join our Builders Monthly Giving Club right now, you will be sent a Seahawks official team yearbook. This is special. It only comes out, or it comes out every year for that year. I'm saying year a lot, but it has all kinds of good things about the players, their season. We love the Seahawks. They do so much for us year round. They're one of our community partners this year. Yeah, we love them. Join our Builders Monthly Giving Club and you'll get this to have on your coffee table and to enjoy.
Yeah. And Lindsay and I are going to be hanging out on this until we get a couple more gifts on the on our Giving Tuesday page. So you're stuck with us until we get a couple more donations. Oh, wow. Christopher, thank you for making a donation and getting Lindsay and I closer to going off of live on Facebook. So let's see if we can get one more while Lindsay and I are live, and then we'll leave you all to a peaceful lunch rather than one that's filled with our banter.
I mean, our show, I think, is becoming famous. Cindy, all the way in Scottsdale, Arizona, she shared, I have donated to Treehouse for many years. My daughter is a nurse practitioner who works for an agency that cares for foster kids. I know from her how hard it is for these kids. Glad to do something that makes their holidays special. Cindy, thank you. You are making their holidays special. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. And even if you're not watching this live, if you're watching this later this afternoon, like it, comment. If you comment something, we'll go ahead and read that a little bit later today, even if it's not live. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Let me see. We always get really great stories from our youth. Ashley, one of our Treehouse youth, said, I didn't have a childhood that all kids should have, like making friends my age, playing sports, or having that sense of community at school. I changed the path that I was on because I wanted to give people a reason to believe in me. You have to want to change and speak your truth, but you can't do it without people believing in you. You can get through the darkest situations. You just gotta look for a little crack of light. Treehouse is that crack of light for me. Oh, Ashley, thank you.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. I think, for a lot of folks watching us on Facebook right now who have volunteered with us in the past, who are Treehouse staff, I know so many staff are supporting Giving Tuesday efforts this year. It is so incredible that we get to work with youth who are smart, focused. They're working so hard, whether that is a goal at school, a goal for their careers. So many youth that we work with want to become chefs or doctors, social workers, teachers, because they see the power of service. They see the power of community building. And so it just means a lot on this Giving Tuesday that each of us is banding together to support them.
Yeah, and Lindsay, I have good news.
Yes.
We've received an additional donation. Thank you, Martin. As with everyone who donates today, your gift will be matched. And if you donate in the next 41 minutes up until 1 o'clock, you will get a gift from our CEO, getting a high five. So that's a pretty valuable gift. think a lot of Treehouse employees would just, we all post that one up and we get virtual high fives all the time.
Yeah, what do you think the fair market value of a high five from Lisa is?
Geez, is the IRS watching?
I mean, probably.
It's got to be up there. There's some fair market value for sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to color in our thermometer because we're at $65,136.94. That is amazing.
Wow, Stephanie, thank you so much for your donation. And I mean, I feel like, sweet. This is what Lindsay and I are living for today, seeing that thermometer go up. So keep those donations coming. Like I said earlier, comment, chat with us. We'd love to interact with y'all. When are we live next, Lindsay?
We are coming back live at 6 p.m. So there's a few hours. The goal thermometer is going to look very different because y'all are amazing. But keep watching us on Facebook and Instagram stories. There's lots more special guest stars from Treehouse coming on. So we have lots of fun things planned.
Cool. Should we sign off for our lunchtime session?
Yeah. Cheers to lunch.
Cheers to lunch. See y'all.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
See y'all later tonight. Bye-bye.
Hello. Hi, everybody. It is 6 o'clock. Spencer and I are live for one last time today from our living rooms, our living room studios, straight to all of you. Happy Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, happy Giving Tuesday, everyone. Thank you to everyone that has donated so far. I know Lindsay and I have had a lot of fun hanging out with everyone. These couple times we've got to go live, and I've been refreshing our Giving Tuesday page obsessively. So you all make it fun by making that thermometer move throughout the day.
I just think it is so amazing that people continue to support our kids. The day isn't over. I know life looks different. You don't have the usual commute, but it's really amazing to see in the evening time, maybe you're shutting off your work computer and opening up your home computer. So I'm excited that you're joining us before dinner time or whatever you're doing this evening.
Yeah, or put us on the dining room table. You have your whole family and Lindsay and Spencer joining you for a nice dinner on Giving Tuesday. We're happy to join you for dinner if you so want.
And dessert. I love cookies.
Yeah.
As you can see, we continue to get greener and greener because our goal chart is getting greener and greener. We are so thrilled. You all are so generous and continue to give. Right now, we're at 142,000, which is 71% of our goal. We still have a little bit of matching funds left, and Spencer and I really want to challenge everybody watching. If you have not made your gift yet, or you've made a gift and you really want to make sure we hit our match, make your gift now. We have about $5,000 in matching funds to go. So the quicker you give, the more you can ensure that your gift will be doubled instantly. We're at 5,593 left in matching funds. We could totally hit that in the next hour.
Yeah, it would make mine and Lindsay's day if we could be live while we hit the full match, and then later we hit our goal, a very ambitious goal of 200,000. But we believe in the Treehouse community, and we know that this is a really important cause, and that every dollar that's raised today is going to go to making sure that the holidays are bright for youth in foster care. So yeah.
And since we're talking about our matching funds, I want to give another shout out to our matching challenge supporters, the Beeks Family Legacy Foundation, Linda and Phil, John and Jamie, our friends at J4 Site Solutions Incorporated, Diane and Patrick, and our anonymous partners. Thank you so much. You all have done so much to motivate me and others to really make sure to give today. It's a great kickoff to our holiday season, and the matching challenge has just been so fun, and we're so grateful to each one of you.
Yeah, I love a match. Nothing. For some reason, it's so motivating to just like, I don't know. I guess it makes sense. You know that your money's doubled right there if you make a donation. That's super impactful. Um, just saw that Erica is in the chat. Hey, Erica, how's it going? um, we hope that if Lindsay and I are joining you for your dinner, that you message us in the chat and comment, say hello. Um, if you already gave, just say that you gave and let us give you a shout out on Facebook Live, or just give us someone to talk to through the chat so we don't have to ramble.
We've had quite a few folks be our special guest stars today. We've had Marc, our CEO, Lisa. We've had our friends, Victoria and Chelsea in our store. We've had ed specialists join us on stories. So if you haven't been watching stories, please check it out. We've also been sharing shout outs to all the amazing folks that are hosting drives. Facebook giving pages have donated through our Giving Tuesday page. It has been overwhelmingly busy today, and busy in the best way possible. Thank you so, so much.
Yeah, y'all have made this day a lot of fun. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit about donation drives. If Giving Tuesday and everything that you've learned about Treehouse today inspires you to kind of do a little bit more this holiday season, do a donation drive, purchase some toys for kids. We have two different ways that we're doing donation drives this year. You can run a monetary drive with your workplace group of friends, church group, Rotary Club, what have you. Or you can purchase items from our holiday wish list. The link to the wish list will be in the chat down there, and the link to host or over there, I don't know, or to the link to host a drive will also be there. There's been a lot of really inspiring media put out today. I know Lindsay and Catherine have worked super hard to put that all together, and we've had, as Lindsay said, a lot of excellent guest hosts or guest partners today. And so, yeah, if any of that's really speaking to you and you want to get more involved, that's a great way. And we would also just love to hear from you. If you have questions about, learning more about what Treehouse does, some of our programs, please reach out. Let us know in the comments, and we'll have someone come and talk to you and answer any questions you may have.
Yeah, C in Seattle posted earlier, Treehouse is always my stop on Giving Tuesday. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, C. PEMCO, happy Giving Tuesday. We're participating this year by collecting gifts for youth in need through our virtual holiday giving drive. Employee donations will support local nonprofit organizations Treehouse, Holly House for Kids, and Washington State Department of Children, Youth, and Families. Very cool, PEMCO. Thank you.
Yeah, and then we've had a couple donations while we've been live. So thanks to Asia, to Judy, to Juanita, and Rebecca, and Gina for your donations to Treehouse on Giving Tuesday.
Sweet. Yeah, Helen wrote in that she's a social worker. She's newish to the Seattle area and just learned about Treehouse, and sounds like Treehouse is doing amazing work. Thank you so much, Helen. I'm sure we'll get to work with you more in your social work capacity. For folks in Facebook land and beyond, Treehouse direct service staff have caseloads of youth that they work with, and they connect with their social workers, teachers, caregivers, to make sure that students are focused on their goals. And so we work really closely with social workers like Helen. Welcome to Seattle.
Yeah, while you were talking, Marc gave a nice donation, and that is moving us just one step closer to filling our matchup. Just under $5,500 left in the match, and $5,300 just moved again, and we would love to use up that match as soon as we can.
Yeah. Emily shared, when a friend passed, she assumed non-parental custody of his 15-year-old boy. I was able to help this one child, and I know there are so many more in similar situations that need help. Thank you, Emily. That's a huge deal. And it's really amazing that you decided to step up in that way.
Absolutely. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through all the comments. There's just so many like nice notes from people saying hello and saying that they, are want to find ways to support and partner with youth in foster care. It's really, really cool to see.
And I hope each of you is playing bingo. We really do. We want to give away cool prizes. We have the official Treehouse swag of the sweatshirts and hydro flasks. We have Seahawks jerseys, t-shirts. I will send you this custom bow if that is important to you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if people have noticed, but Lindsay has got progressively greener. She has added earrings, Treehouse custom earrings, I believe. Are they Gucci? Is that what those are?
Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci, yep. And then a Kors necklace, yep.
A little Flintstones-esque.
Yeah. And then the hair bow for the night show.
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh, People are, it would be really cool to hear in chat too how many folks have watched all 3 Facebook Lives. I think you get to check off that bingo square twice.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've had to listen to me and Lindsay for an hour today, you can check off whatever bingo square you want.
Let's see. Oh, Marianne shared, I remember my very first Christmas gift when I lived in a foster home. It was a battery-operated manicure kit, and she loved it. She used it on herself, her sisters, and anyone that gave her the time. It inspired her to go to cosmetology school. Be safe, be compassionate, and undoubtedly be strong. Thank you, Marianne. That's awesome. That's really neat.
I love that story. That's such a good story. It's just like, it just shows the impact of what a special, meaningful holiday gift can do. And the impact of that just going forward, more than just right there, that holiday season, it set a career path. And that's just so cool.
Yeah. We
had a donation from an anonymous donor. Thank you, anonymous donor.
So Giving Tuesday is really busy. As you know, Spencer and I have been sharing about the matching challenge, giving through our Giving Tuesday page. We've talked a lot about our holiday wish list, but there's more. Cairo Radio is partnering with us for the 32nd year of their Holiday Magic program. And so folks that are donating through Cairo Radio have another matching challenge by Marissa Meyer and Jesse Taylor. And we're just so thrilled that Marissa and Cairo Radio have chosen to partner with Treehouse again. So that's another bingo square. If you tune into Cairo at 97.3 FM now through the end of the year, you'll be able to hear Treehouse youth, caregivers, and staff share their stories on the radio.
I was just reading some of the comments. I love this one from Julia, a foster mom who was in foster care herself. Treehouse actually does a lot of things, but from an educational perspective, they are me at school. Their graduation success program is incredible. I think every kid should have a Treehouse advocate. The program is working the way we want it to when a caregiver is saying like they are me at school. We want to be that stable adult figure for youth in foster care, just kind of looking out for them and advocating for them so that those barriers that pop up as they do to any kid throughout high school are easily navigated and overcome.
Ooh, Taji is watching. I know this is not your first Facebook Live of the day. Thank you. You might win a custom Treehouse bow. Who knows? Another shout out is to the Microsoft Alumni Network. So if anyone in the Seattle area, I wonder who that could be, that at one point worked at Microsoft and is now an alum, you can donate to Treehouse through the Microsoft Alumni Network today. And they're doing a special $100,000 stretch pool. So there's lots of nonprofits on their page. You can search for Treehouse or find a few nonprofits that you love. Thank you so much. This is the first time we've gotten to work with the Microsoft Alumni Network in this way, and we're thrilled to be part of y'all's Giving Tuesday as well.
I saw another cool story that relates to one of our giveaways for today. So there was a teen boy. It sounds like he was like he sent a request to the store, requested Seahawks beanie, Bluetooth headphones, and a Bluetooth speaker so he could share his music. And we have a partnership with the Seahawks right now. They donated to us a bunch of Seahawks yearbooks. I think Lindsay's got one right in front of her. And we are sending those to anyone that becomes a monthly donor. So sign up to become a monthly donor. We'll send you a fun yearbook. And yeah, also a big thank you to the Seahawks because they are one of our amazing community partners.
Yeah, I mean, Spencer, a couple years ago, one of our youth got to go onto the field to represent Treehouse, got a jersey, met some players. What are some other ways that Seahawks have supported Treehouse?
Yeah, we've had some pretty sweet ones in the past. Richard Sherman and Bobby Wagner have shown up at the Treehouse store, which was pretty cool. I didn't work at Treehouse at the time, but I've heard tale of it. Dion Jordan he read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to a bunch of kids and paid for their dinner a couple years ago. And I got to go to that one, and he is a mountain of a man. I was standing next to him and I looked like a child. It was just really cool. We've had all sorts of really awesome engagement from Seahawks corporate, Seahawks players, just like the whole organization getting involved. Yeah, last year, Malik Turner, one of the wide receivers who's unfortunately no longer with the team, but he was the one, he FaceTimed with one of our kids, talked about football with him, just the kind of stuff that makes you feel special.
Yeah. If folks are just tuning in, we are so close to hitting our goal of $200,000. Please keep donating. Giving Tuesday is not over yet. And we only have $5,270 left of our matching challenge. So please check out treehouseforkids.org/donate now if you really want to make sure your gift is matched and before midnight to support Giving Tuesday. I know the holidays are top of mind and I look like a ridiculous holiday thing right now, but Treehouse does so much more for our youth besides holidays. Jesse, who is our academic and career volunteer coordinator, shared, "Thanks so much to all of our volunteer tutors for their dedication to working with our youth. If you're interested in volunteering with Treehouse, we do have opportunities available in our store, virtually as a volunteer tutor to work with youth in an academic setting. So we're always looking for ways to get people involved." And we also heard from a friend, Janice. Janice, we love you. Nimbly adapting to pandemic conditions, Treehouse continues to meet fundamental needs of youth experiencing foster care, including a holiday gift that makes one feel special. Janice, thank you so much. I know you've been playing along with Bingo too, and we just are so thrilled to have you.
Janice is one of Treehouse's longest friends, for sure. I don't remember exactly how many years it is at this point, but high 20s. We had some gifts while you were talking. So Matt, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Neil, Michelle, Portia John, and an anonymous donor. So thank you to everyone that made a donation while Lindsay was talking. Who knows if they're correlated? We'll never know.
I think they are. People
they probably
are really
are.
digging the Gucci.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they've got to be related because here comes another donation from back-to-back donations from people named Elizabeth. Wow.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Deb shared earlier today, "Hey everyone, it's Giving Tuesday. As someone who spent a few years in the foster care system myself, I understand firsthand the difficulties foster children, young adults, and foster parents can encounter. Treehouse provides youth in foster care with academic assistance, encouragement, and other essential support needed to be successful. During the holidays, they also help out with gifts, which warms my heart. Thanks, Deb. That's so awesome.
I just want to update. We have $4,300 left in our match. I don't know if Lindsay and I will be able to make it till the end of that, unless someone were to step in right now and just make mine and Lindsay's day. Yeah, so that's out there if anyone's looking to make a few people's days.
I mean, even when you were just saying that, Paula just gave $100. Thank you, Paula.
Wow.
Yeah, the match is going fast. It definitely will not outlast some people's dinner times. I know I eat dinner a little later.
Oh, what's for dinner tonight?
Oh, probably leftovers. Giving Tuesday has been quite busy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see. I know we've also had Michelle, who's our community outreach manager. Thanks to the caregivers we work with for all they do, including staying strong for youth in the last few months. Thank you, Michelle. I know quite a few caregivers know Michelle personally. It means so much to each one of you for making sure your kids have food when they're not getting school lunches anymore, when you're becoming an at-home teacher and support in the classroom. You work super, super hard, and Treehouse is incredibly grateful for everything that you do every day.
We have just crossed $145,000 raised on Giving Tuesday, including matching funds. That's amazing. That's 73% of our 200,000 goal. We're so close. I know that we can do it. It's been raised by 311 different supporters. It's an incredible one-day effort from the whole Treehouse community.
Absolutely. Spencer, do you have any more jokes?
I thought you'd never ask. What happens when a frog's car breaks down?
What?
He gets towed.
Oh.
That sounded like a genuine laugh. Why did the math book look sad?
Math book?
Math book, yeah.
It can't add anymore?
Because of all its problems.
Oh. I'm sure Catherine, our social media manager, is going to message us soon to be like, so no one's watching anymore.
And that's a wrap. Let's see. Oh, we just had some donations from Julie and an anonymous donation. I believe it's from Bo Meyer, actually. So thank you, Bo.
Let me color in the thermometer a little bit more. We are at $145,384. As you can see, we are super, super close to hitting our goal, and it's only 6:22 p.m.
Yeah, and while Lindsay and I won't be here to celebrate with you on Facebook Live when we hit that goal around, what do you say, 10:30 tonight, everyone? Can we do that? That'd be nice. We could go to bed early. We are so grateful to the Treehouse community for participating in this day with us, for giving on Giving Tuesday, for giving generously and investing in Treehouse and youth in foster care across the state.
Yeah. We'll put this in the chat. We have more special guests in our Instagram and Facebook stories tonight. More reasons to check out our stories from youth. Alani in Kirkland, she shared, I donated to Treehouse because in 1991, I received a winter jacket from Treehouse and new clothes. I'll never forget it. As someone who has been touched by Treehouse, I personally know the impact you can make on a child's life. I will not sleep until Giving Tuesday is over. I think about this year for months, or this day of the year for months, and please feel free to email me tonight if you have questions. My email is lindsay.hastings@treehouseforkids.org. Happy to help you learn about the impact of your giving, help you set up a donation drive if you want to do that. Feel free to email me. I love to hear from everyone in our community. You inspire each one of us to do our work every day. Spencer and I are incredibly grateful that we get to serve youth in foster care. They're just amazing human beings. And we have been over the moon all day long to be on Facebook with each of you and to talk about our work, share inspiring stories with you, share how you are making a difference. So please keep it coming, not just today, every day. We are so, so grateful.
Yeah. And Brent and Ty just gave and moved us up over 140, just right up to $146,000. So we're checking off those milestones throughout the day. And yeah, I'll just echo Lindsay's sentiment of gratitude and kind of, yeah, we're just super blown away by this whole day. So thank you.
Yeah. We're going to sign off from Facebook Live, but we're still on stories. Please check us out. Please email me, drop your questions in the chat. We'll make sure to get to them. And thank you for making Giving Tuesday amazing.
Yeah. And last shout out to Lindsay Hastings, who is the mastermind behind Treehouse's Giving Tuesday. So congrats on a great day, Lindsay. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.